think we're just about ready to get going here. A warm welcome to you wherever you are in the world. The teams then, Leicester against Manchester. Well, there is a new name in the lineup, a debutant and a little-known one at that. I wonder, Jim, who he is and what sort of a player he is.
Well, you've got me there, and it's not often I'll say this, Peter, but I'm not sure. He hasn't registered on my radar before, so I'm afraid we'll have to learn as we watch.
He's gone for it! It's in!
That's the start dreams are made of, and that has to give them great confidence for what's to come.
Just so calm under pressure.
Oh, this fella's as slippery as an eel the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Manchester trail at this early stage. How will they respond? Silva. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And a shot! Can he find a finish now? In for the follow-up!
Leicester have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
Pushes it out wide. Goes for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, that was high-class goalkeeping.
Massive leap! Oh, taken with style! All too easy! They are in danger of disappearing out of sight! Leicester take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
That second goal has such a polarising effect on prospective moods. I mean, one team are under more pressure now to get the next goal, and the other will fancy their...
Big chance! It's gone for a throw-in. Now he's wondering who wants it. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. Up for the header! And we've reached half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, it's looking pretty straightforward, Peter. They've got themselves into a very good position, so why dither from here when they can repeat their first-half success with another show of strength?
Leicester sitting pretty here at half-time, 2-0 up. Here we go again. And that's put paid to a promising move. Thuram. Manchester have their manager to thank for the last result.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked his system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality, and he really goes for it.
Tevez! Oh, great save, real class.
The keeper really dug out his defence then, a magnificent effort.
Passes it through, and it's the goalkeepers to claim.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary.
Tevez! Toure created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. Lacazette. Chipped through. He's left his man. Oh, that's neat. Skirtle tries to get it forward quickly. Got Tevez! They are rampant! And they are pulling clear here. Really outwitted one-on-one. Once more, he gets the better of the keeper.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Leicester gets a goal late in the game again. They are such a dangerous side in the closing stages. Leicester have decided now is the time to make their final change. Rashford taking his leave here, having got himself on the score sheet.
Look, you can only give your all, and he's delivered in that regard. And I think the manager has probably just spotted now a little tiredness creeping in. And, you know, if that's the case, then, you know, he's doing
Goes
the right
wide.
thing.
Now here's the through ball. In for a header! And that's that. Leicester were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Leicester gave themselves a dream start in this by scoring with their first attempt. You know, it served as a huge confidence boost, and it's no surprise to see them use it as a springboard to go on and secure what is a pretty good result.
So that's it from us. Many thanks go to Jim Beglin, and goodbye from us. Soaking up the pre-match atmosphere here as we wait for things to get started. Won't be long now before we get through the formalities. A warm welcome, one and all. And our live game is Leicester against Crystal Palace. Well, this guy's being talked about plenty right now, Jim. Just how good is he?
I think he's very good, and based on potential, he can go a considerable way towards the top. His development to this point has been almost perfect, and he can make a big pond look a lot smaller.
Within the lineups for this game. So it's down to business here. So what now? Hit long and shot at goal! And it's in the back of the net! And what a start!
The invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Leicester take the lead, landing the first significant blow in what is certainly a significant contest.
Well, that goal has got the whole stadium rocking here. This is exactly the kind of atmosphere the players should feed off now.
He's had a go! Sticks it away! 2 up, 2 easy. How many more to come? He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Leicester take a 2-goal lead and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
It's Crouch. Crouch! More and more and more and more! They are running riot! Hot knife through butter! They have done it again!
Leicester are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Tries to dink it in. Now here's the through ball. Just brushed off the ball there. Rashford. Now it's Crouch. Now the pass. Played back in. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. And it's Kongolo. 15 minutes till half-time. Chip through. Memphis Depay battles to win it back. Loftus-Cheek passes it through. Gets into some space. Here's a corner. Up to meet it!
Oh, it's die-hard defence and the willingness to put his body on the line. Very impressive.
Kongolo. Tries lifting it over. Has a swing at it! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, there's plenty that can be said about the last 45 minutes, but one thing that cannot be said is that it's dull. One-sided, yes, but packed with excitement.
This looks well and truly sewn up already, Peter, but please feel free to forget what I've just said if there's a spectacular turnaround.
Leicester, 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. The second half gets underway. Memphis Depay. He's made sure that that won't get through. Tevez looks to slip it through. Goes for goal! Good in for the follow-up! Really well taken goal! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
And Yama maybe was unsighted by his own defence there. Just look at the way the ball sneaked through that defensive line, and I don't think he could pick it up until it was way too late.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match. Every single time he's been in possession, he's looked a threat.
Leicester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it, or...
Heads it! Terence Kongolo. Gets it back. Well, no doubt someone is being given special treatment here.
Well, better late than never, Peter, although it may not apply in this case after a hat-trick.
Loftus-Cheek, out to the left it goes, and it's Loftus-Cheek. Loftus-Cheek with the ball through. Terence Kongolo plays it forward. And there goes the final whistle. Leicester, winners of a no contest. They just swamped their opponents in superior quality. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Leicester certainly ran a perfect race from start to finish. Out of the blocks quickly, they got themselves in front, and they just didn't look back.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. And here we have Southampton against Leicester. Jim, I think in a game not so long ago we talked about this guy's development. How important a period has this been for him?
Well, huge. His progress is in keeping with the talent at his disposal, but now we're starting to see a steep upward curve in all his stats.
He's gone for it! And it's a goal!
And some of the best managers I played for insisted on starting games as you mean to go on. And we've just seen a very important opening goal from an extremely talented individual who looks primed for more. He really does look at it.
He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
I just think it's clever positioning from clever movement, and when all of that is synchronised with the right pass, that's what happens.
Southampton grab an early lead. Good start. Rashford looks to slip it through. Ball's gone out of play. So what's he planning here? Can he put it away? Goal! They are right back in business. He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, as they say, Peter, if you don't speculate, you won't accumulate. And we've just witnessed a player who was rewarded for his willingness to take a risk, as cunning as it comes.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
It's a loose ball. The defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure... Tevez! That is absolutely glorious! A finish right from the top draw.
Unbelievable.
And the comeback is complete.
Oh, the invitation was received with such a clever run, and he had that defence in utter confusion.
Leicester go into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Tevez! Oh, taken with style. And already they're looking to run away with it. Oh my goodness, that has ripped the rigging.
Well, the technique generates the power in that situation, and once power is assured, any goalkeeper's up against it.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
That defence must be sick of the sight of him. He's been persistent and ruthless all game. He just hasn't stopped working.
Shoots! And more and more and more. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
4 in the game. He is the man. Leicester grab a 3-goal lead. It's just too easy. And it's long. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Top save! That shot was travelling. Keeper's got his work done. That is going to be the final action of the first half.
Well, I've seen very little to indicate a comeback in this one, Peter. They've committed to this game with great desire and heart, and there's no need to back away from that.
Leicester lead by 3 in a game all about goals. It's so easy on the eye and promises more of the same after the break. And we're already back underway here. Gets good distance on it. Wonderful quick feet. Rashford hits one! Absolutely wonderful! Peter Crouch! Results no longer in doubt. It's just about how many. You've got to say, the odds on him missing from there were very slim.
Yeah, it looks simple, Peter, but it requires intelligent use of space and good understanding to pull it off.
Leicester tear their opponents apart once again. They are utterly ruthless. Tries a through ball. Can he finish? And in it goes! This is as ruthless as it gets.
Well, I wasn't expecting them to go this big, Peter, but they have been superb.
Leicester totally rampant here. And that's a throw-in. Gets him back. Leicester won emphatically last time. Morale is high for this one. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Rashford! Out wide to the right. It's a brilliant interception. And it's hoisted clear. Redmond. Patel. Vardy. Rashford! Oh my word, that is fantastic! A finish of true class!
Unbelievable.
And again, they pile on the misery.
Yeah, and by the looks of it, there may be still more.
Rashford! Some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Tevez. Big chance! Has a pop! They've done it! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
It's part of the game, Peter. It has to get ruthless. Sympathy just doesn't play a part.
How many more does he want? So that's it. It is all over. What a match. What a comeback. That is how to respond to adversity. Truly deserving winners. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Leicester really are a very good away side, Peter. They showed a resolve and resilience here that'll be the envy of many.
So we've reached the end of our coverage for today. Many thanks to Jim Beglin alongside me, and we'll both see you next time.